So, welcome everybody today to Back to the Classroom with KD. I'm truly blessed and excited to run this call here with you guys. And real quick, I'm gonna share my screen here with you guys, and I'm gonna give you guys today my blueprint of trading, right? And I'm gonna walk you through this blueprint, okay? And I'm also, there's some people here that are part from I Am Mastery Academy. So here today, as I'm giving you my blueprint, I'm also gonna give you some educators that taught me how to trade, and I'm also gonna help you build the schedule based on those educators and also based on the package that you have. So I'm gonna start with that first, but first I'm gonna give you guys my blueprint, which is a support and resistance level right here, right there. Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys this like a whole training. You guys could take this, take a screenshot, post it right here. Let me close this out. Hold up. I bet. So there's like a whole training. You guys could take this and do whatever you guys want to do with it. I love this is like my blueprint right here of trading. 3 keys of trading. Number one, I always trust my process. Know where you are trading. Know what time are you trading. Know the risk to what you have and what you don't have. And the bonus is it takes 10,000 hours plus to master trading. These are the 4 objectives that I do in my system, which is my system of trading, which is risk management, price faces. I look for confirmations. I trade entry, and I also have a reason why am I trading for that. And then I'm breaking it down right here of my strategy of what exactly I do when I trade. Very important for you guys to know all of this. This comes over time, but this is just a little blueprint right here that you guys could copy of when you guys are trading. Like if you're gonna put in a pair of trading, you're gonna look at it like, okay, bet. Oh, this is okay. I know how much am I gonna risk right now on this trade. Okay, I'm gonna risk 1% of my account on each trade. Okay, bet. Always use a stop loss. Protect my account. You know, then boom, the price phrase. Okay, I only trade during active price trends. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? I only trade New York session. I only trade right before New York session opens. I only trade London session. I'm not hungry. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, this strategy really helps you. You know what I'm saying? And this strategy is gonna help you as you're becoming that savage trader. If you trade, drop a trade in the chat box. You feel me? Because you guys are here are gonna learn how to trade, but you gotta be so like disciplined when it comes into trading, and that's something that a lot of us don't have. You know what I'm saying? It's the discipline. Then the confirmations that I look for. I look for the price to be above my EMAs. The uptrends below. And I'm gonna break all that down here today so you guys can see. You know what I'm saying? And then the trade entry, I place my trades if a candlestick pattern forms, including the candles. My entry zone, I don't take the trades like if it's pushed behind, like if it's pushed to another. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by that. But it pushes like through the price level and stuff like that. I don't take that trade. I always wait for my trades in the 5 minute, and I also wait for the 3 stepping stool candle so I could take it. And support and resistance level one-on-one. This is what I really do when I trade right here. This is how I trap the market. So this is like my go-to right here, how I really trap the market. What do I actually look for in the markets? You know what I'm saying? And you see AUD, it's AUD USD. That's my baby right there. You know what I'm saying? I recommend AUD USD to anybody to trade and get used to that trade. You know what I'm saying? So there's my blueprint on the daily. I usually mark up. I start on the daily. I work my way down to the 4 hour. Then I work down to the 1 hour, and then I have random blue lines, which is the lines that I mark up in the 15-minute, 5 minute to make my decision in the market. And then the red lines that you see are usually my entries. I like to mark up red for my entries. Why red? Because it stands out to my eyes. That's what you guys see in my trading view. There's so many red lines because I like to follow my red. Okay. Now I'm also breaking it down here. I start with the line graph when I first start trading. I did this training before, but I never gave it here to you guys. Are brand new, and I'm giving it to you guys here today. So here, I really focus on marking up in lines, not in candles, because the candles get you lost sometimes. I mark up in lines in the bigger time frame so I could really find the levels, and really find the multiple touches that the market made, in that area. Okay. And I mark it usually red on the daily. Then, here's the daily as well, like confirmations, what I really look for. As you guys see, I look for touches that happen. That's where I really mark up. Then, on the four time frame, I mark it up green. This is where I really trap the market at. I look for the reversals and how many times it touched there. And I really trap the market. I'm looking for a lot of spikes. Okay. This is a perfect one right here. Spikes with like one touch, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? 6, 7. That's what I look for. All these touches, like consecutive touches in that area, is a confirmation to me of like, bet the market's gonna hit here and bounce every single time. You know what I'm saying? Then, in the 4 hour, I stretch it all out because I really want to see. Always mark up whatever is relevant. You know what I'm saying? I don't usually mark up things that are not relevant in the market. I mark up what's relevant. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you guys the sauce 3 to 4 months back. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 4 months back, I usually mark up. Look at this. This is like 2016. One of my mentors, he was giving us an example, and 2016, right here, he went back 4 months. You know what I'm saying? To that. He went back to November. He went back to he was in December right here. He went back to November, October, September, June, and July, right there, 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Then, in the 1 hour time frame, I usually mark up, orange and yellow for the clear market structure to really understand where the market is. I switch back up to my candles and I really pay close attention, to the support and resistance levels of the market, to really pay attention to the waves that the market is happening and things like that. Support and resistance levels on the 30-minute time frame, I look for them. And then I look for touches. Like, this is the things that I look for. These are called touches right here. These are called gaps and overall laps in the market. I really pay close attention to this because it's very, very important for you guys to know that. So that's my blueprint right there when it comes into trading, and things like that. Overlaps, little things like this, I look for them as well. They're just a confirmation of a zone, of a wick in the market. Oh shit. Just notice that. And things like that. So that right there, that's my blueprint. This is the most important right here of the blueprint. It's just, I'm breaking it down in this right here. So if you guys took a screenshot of that, you guys got my blueprint right there. A lot of people always ask me, yo, how is it that you trade, bro? How is this? You know what I'm saying? So I just gave it to you guys right there. If that was valuable, drop a 333 in the chat box real quick. That blueprint is going to bring you guys sauce right there. You guys just got to apply it. You feel me? 333s in the chat box if that was valuable. Now, before I go straight into trading, I'm going to share my screen here so we could go straight into the go live. So I know some of you guys are already almost done with the videos. And as you see, when you rush through something, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro, I rushed through that whole thing. And it's like, yo, okay, how can I really understand this now, right? And some of you guys said, yo, I went to YouTube, bro, to really hear another voice, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay to go to YouTube. Go search. If you search, Jim Rohn says this, you will find. So go out there and search, guys. Don't hesitate. Don't wait for me. You know what I'm saying? Call me, blow my phone up. You feel me? Answer questions in the chat like my brother Leo did this week. We're here. You know what I'm saying? We want to help you. As you guys see, everybody's level is different than everybody else. My brother Kenny came into this. He had already experienced trading. He really just needed like the extra confirmations in the market. You know what I'm saying? So he got that for me and he's just been killing it. He had $11,000 week, you know what I'm saying, this week trading, and I got him. He's not on his live account. He's actually taking the FDMO test right now. So this week I told him to focus up, you know what I'm saying, to really focus up so he could pass his test and, you know what I'm saying, he can really get funded up. Kenny, he's a hustler. He's a fast learner. So one thing that I'm going to say to you guys, don't compare your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 22. Like, you have your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be patient. Don't have the FOMO, the fear of missing out. Just relax. Your time is going to come. Trust me. And it comes within time. Okay. So here today, I'm going to give you guys 3 things. Number 1, I'm going to give you Go Live schedule. And I'm also going to give you guys the Go Live educator who taught me really how to become a savage in the market. And then I'm gonna go over the Pip Talks chat on my phone so you guys can be able to have that too. So you can take trades. Okay. There's a lot of money to be made in this platform and it's given to you. You just gotta go and get it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So the first individual that I'm gonna give you guys, we're gonna go over DCX. Okay. Now this individual right here, his name is Sean Agutustin. Okay. He only trades Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Okay. And he also breaks down the Swipecoin scalper. Now, everybody here, drop a DCX in the chat box if you're a DCX package. You have an elite package, you have access to this as well. Okay. So Sean Agutustin, he's right here, right? His schedule, let me go back real quick so you guys can be able to get his schedule. His schedule, he goes live Mondays at 8 p.m. You know, I recommend this guy, man. He taught me so much when it comes to trading. You know what I'm saying? His strategy is 3 steps, very simple, and is one of the hottest scanners within this platform. You know what I'm saying? The trades activate every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, his trade be activated. So every 15 minutes, you could be making money. You know what I'm saying? So he goes on 8 p.m. He calls out trades. You can make money with him live. He also goes live on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Okay, he also Eastern. He also goes live on Thursdays at 7 p.m. as well. He's calling live trades. Okay, drop it in the chat box. Live trades. Okay, I'm letting you guys know it like this so you guys know that it's live. Like he's really breaking down the strategy, educating you. On Mondays, he usually calls out trades that last for a whole week. So think about it. He gives you the markups for Ethereum and Bitcoin, stop losses and all. He lets you know you enter at your own risk. And not only that, guys, but he's breaking it down for you, giving you the cheat code that you need so you can actually excel. You know what I'm saying? So tap in with him, okay? Now, how do I learn his strategy before I even go on his call? Very, very important for you guys to write this down, okay? Go to his favorite session right here, right? His favorite session. And I want to share this with you guys because every single one of you guys, yeah, you could copy the same strategy that I use, right? But you know how I came up with that strategy? Studying all these educators. I grab bits and pieces of all of them, and then I grab bits and pieces of my strategy, the way that I trade. Every single one of you guys is not going to trade just like me, okay? And I'm going to tell you guys that straight up. You could say, yo, I want to be just like KD. No, you're going to be better than KD because I'm breaking the learning curve in half for you. You just got to find little bits and pieces of what you like and put it all together in the pot and start cooking up. Okay. Got to start cooking up. So right here, he has a training. Okay. He has a training and he's a savage trader because look, the market fakes you out a lot. What is a fake out, right? A fake out is that the market goes in one direction and then you enter and it faked you out and it continue to go in the direction that it was going. Guess what? He's breaking that down to you guys right here. How can you trade in fake outs? Then, you know, he has right here the Swipecoin scalper fundamentals. Every single one of you guys needs to know how to use the Swipecoin scalper fundamental. That's how you're going to take full advantage of the Swipecoin scalper. Trust me, right? It's a 3-step strategy. You know, it has a 50 EMA that you guys follow. And that's something that I'm going to go over on Wednesday, how to use this scanner right here. Okay, but first I need you guys to go and understand how to use it, and not also that, but go apply it as well. Okay, so that's one of the educators that really taught me most of the things that I know, a 3-stepping stool in the academy that really helps you tremendously, and also a scanner, okay, which is the artificial intelligence. Then let's go to the man, the myth, the legend himself, my brother Nick Gomez. Okay, Nick Gomez, I recommend everyone to go study this, right? And guess what? This is something that we are doing right now. This is something that we are all doing this week. Okay, how to go out there and mark up. How to go out there and mark up. Look at this. He's showing you how to go and set up support and resistance levels in the market. He goes, look, last week we went over how to set up our trend lines. He's going to show you how to set up your trend lines. He's also going to show you how to set up your support and resistance levels. Not only that, guys, but look, he has a candlestick time frame. What is the best time to trade? When is the best time to trade with the candle? Okay, I recommend this to all you guys to go and tap in with my brother right here, right? All these 3 videos right here give you breakthroughs, no cap. Then right here, there's another strategy that you could use, which is Fibonacci. But, I only use Fibonacci for certain things. I'm going to show you guys that strategy as well. But right now, we're just marking up. We're just knowing how to take a trade and knowing what strategy fits us, okay? So I recommend you to go watch these 3 videos right here and apply this as you're learning. I'm giving you the nuggets here. I'm giving you the strategy here, but I recommend you guys to go watch them because you're going to hear from them as well. Little things that I'm breaking down here to you guys today, okay? Now, next thing before we get into, the sauce here today, and we're going to do this together. We're going to do my strategy together just so you guys can see exactly how do I do everything and things like that, okay? Now, the next person that I'm going to go over for you guys, he's a DCX educator too. I love this individual right here, Curtis Cobain. Okay, Curtis Cobain has taught me a lot, but Curtis Cobain is actually a long precision trader. You know what I'm saying? He calls out precision for months, for days, and things like that. Okay, so, but he has a fire strategy that I love to use. And this is how I really learned, a little bit of how to really find the zones in the market, how to really find, you know what I'm saying, like the entry points, exactly how to really enter. Like I told you guys, I really love to just listen to other people and pay attention to the trading styles because everybody look, this is like the game of life trading, right? Everybody looks the same, moves the same, but everybody just has a different chapter. That's how it is. And that's how trading is. You know what I'm saying? Trading is the same thing. He has a Fibonacci training. And this Fibonacci training, you guys can watch it. I trade Fibonacci. I have this exact same setups. I can show you guys my fib as I'm marking up. And then my fibs, they give me my take profits, my stop losses, and everything like that. But this individual right here, really is going to show you exactly how to enter. You know what I'm saying? How to enter a trade, how to really enter the right positions when it comes into the market. Definitely, you don't have to watch this, but I'm just giving you the individual that really, inspires me and really puts me in that mode. Like, yo, bet this is the individual that really broke down the graph for me. So it makes so much sense. Okay. Now, next, we're going to go over, my bad. We're going to go over, where is he? Let me see. These 2 right here, right? Brandon Boyd and Josh Lee. I don't know if you guys saw the schedule, but Mondays and Wednesdays, they go live. These 2 individuals right here, savages when it comes into trading. You can make money with them live, okay? They're breaking it down to you. They're showing you exactly how to use the new package of DCX, which is Impulse, okay? It's a brand new package. But the reason why I'm letting you guys go to them is because you could go to their favorite sessions, okay? Their favorite session. Just click on their favorite session real quick. Give me a second. Okay, so in their favorite session, okay, they have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos, okay? Now, when you're talking about price action, when you're talking about trend lines, when you're talking about reversals, when you're talking about entries, when you're talking about decision-making in the market, when you're talking about, hey man, what's the support and resistance level? What is my risk management? What is my second, when can I enter again in this market? How can I trade in a market that's consolidating, right? How can I find the right objections? How can I find the right points? How can I find, what session works for me? Okay, bet this session, is it good? Is this session really the session that's for me? How can I be a profitable trader? How can I go through objections in the market? How can I get my mind right when it comes into trading? Guess what? These are the individuals right here that you want to go and study. Okay. These individuals right here are going to put the sauce on you. Okay. These individuals right here are going to teach you exactly what you need to know in the markets. These individuals right here are exactly going to put you in position to win. Okay. They're going to teach you everything that comes into the market, but you have to find what exactly are you needing right now. Okay. Reason why I'm sharing that with you guys is because these individuals right here changed the way that I trade in the markets. It started making so much sense when I actually started to apply exactly what they're teaching me in the market space. Okay. When they started teaching me this in the market space, I started really analyzing, really paying close attention to details when I trade. Okay. So they go live Mondays and Tuesdays, Mondays and Wednesdays at 11 a.m. for the impulse, showing you guys the right analysis and how to master your analysis in the market. So that's it with the DCX educators. You know, for my FRX that are here, for my TBX students, I'm definitely gonna recommend you guys. Just give me 1 second. Right, an individual that I recommend, whoever has TBX, you know, and you want to make money as well early in the morning, you know, early in the morning, I recommend you guys to go watch Lee Allen. Now, that's the link that I've been dropping every single morning in our chat, in the RMP Lion chat. You know, one of our students, he actually hosts this call early in the morning. It's Lee Allen. As soon as the market opens, he hosts the Lee Allen call. So I'm dropping that in the chat for you so you can be able to trade NAS 100. Okay, NAS 100 is an indice. Okay, if you really want to learn the strategy, how to trade NAS 100, it's going to be, you know, Lee Allen. Okay. I don't know. Okay. TBX Academy. Let me pull her up. TBX Pro. I don't know where she went. But yeah, she's one of the TBX educators. Actually, the Forex educator. Hold on. Lee Allen is one of the Forex educators, and she trades levels. Okay, but early in the morning, that's a making money session that you actually could take that session and jump on Go Live, and not even on Go Live. You could hop on the link that I sent out, and you could be able to trade with her, and not only just trade with her, but she's gonna actually show you exactly what you need to know and exactly how to make money. Okay, but if you really want to educate yourself on how to really do it, you know what I'm saying? She's has in the Forex package. Her name is right here. Yo, where's Lee Allen? Let me see. English. Oh, right here, Lee Allen. Boom. It's not letting me log in, but it's cool. So Lee Allen, she has the levels, and she's showing you guys exactly how she trades NAS 100, you know, as a fire strategy, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. So I recommend you Lee Allen. Then for my Forex individuals, you know what I'm saying, the elite packages, the ones that have elite package. If you guys really want to know and go more depth into marking up the way that I mark up and really understanding, you know, the markets and really understanding the way that I mark up from like a longer time frame all the way down to a shorter time frame. This is the individual right here, not Christopher, Derek. Kim Torres. Just give me a second. Hold on. Kim Torres was that individual for me. Right here. Just let it load 1 second. And like I said, you know, right now, before I go into the training, I'm just breaking down everything here for you guys just to get all this out the way. And then we're going to get our hands wet and go out there and do some markups. We're going to start fresh. And I'm excited for those markups so you guys can be able to have them. Okay. So we can mark up Ethereum, Bitcoin together. So we could be able to take a little bit of those trades. Okay. So Kim Torres, you go to her favorite session. I think I gave you guys this assignment last time. But Kim Torres, you know, she's really the individual that marks up. And the reason why I'm giving you guys all these educators is so you could go more into depth. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go more into depth, you actually, you know, and listen to somebody else, you actually really catch the nuggets. You know what I'm saying? And really study, you know, like really, I usually take Saturdays, you know, and later times at night to take that time to really pour into my cup. So my cup could be fully full. So I could come here today and just boom, here you guys where it's at. So Kim Torres, you know, watch the first video, second video, third video. She really shows you guys exactly how she really marks up and exactly how she goes out there and analyzes the market for you step by step by step, right? Now, she's breaking this down. She's really showing you what exactly she looks for. And, you know, look, it's the same similar strategy to me, the 15-minute, really understanding where exactly the market is at, but she's breaking it down from every single day, you know, the market structure, where it broke and everything like that. And it's just beautiful, you know, to really mark up the way she does. It's lit. And then she shows you the entry points where she's going to enter and things like that. It's pretty dope. So that's it for the educators. There's a schedule, making money sessions with them. If you guys really want to make those money sessions. Now, I'm going to go on my phone real quick. I'm gonna log in through my phone just so I can share my screen with you guys, and I'm gonna give you some educators as well, so you guys could go and so you guys could go and study these educators as well. So it's called the I Am Academy app. Okay, the I Am Academy app is right here. Some educators that really take the time to really break things down for you. You go here to Pip Talks. He's right here, number one, Alex. He's actually from Germany, so he speaks French and Spanish, but numbers are the same, right? The numbers are the same. These are some trades that he calls out. These are trades for the week. He called this on Sunday, and those are the trades for the week. What he called on, let me click on AUD USD real quick. And these are the trades for the week, you know, that he calls out. You know what I'm saying? He calls the setups out. And, you know, he tells you where is he going to sell it. If you see, he's looking for a sell, right? He has a stop loss right there. Okay, he has a stop loss right there, which is right there, the stop loss. And his entry point. He has a stop loss where it is right there. And then he's determined, and you can pick it up, right? He has a stop loss right here, which is 0.69,680. And you could determine where you want to enter under that. You know, like you determine, okay, bet 69, right? 69,680 is a stop loss. Okay, I know that 69,680 is a stop loss. That perfect. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna enter right under that price. You know what I'm saying? Or when that price keeps going down, I'm gonna make my entry. I'm gonna wait for a 3-stepping stool candle and then enter. But I know that's my stop loss. You know, and then the green right there is your take profit. You know what I'm saying? He's collecting about 50 to 60 pips per entry. You know, then the purple lines that you see on the top, those are his reversal points that the market is going to reverse. If it's going to hit back what the bottom purple is at, it's going to shoot back up. If it's going to hit that top right there, yo, close that door, please. Thank you, sir. Then if it hits that top right here, what is going to happen is going to drop back again. You know what I'm saying? So it's very good for you guys to follow people that have their markups right here, because you could get to copy and paste from them. Okay. Now I always recommend my brother Alex, because Alex, he's a beast, you know, when it comes into Forex pairs and everything like that. The next person His name is actually Saeed. So let me look him up real quick. So Saeed, right? I'm gonna give you guys him. I'm gonna scroll down to the S. Let me see if I can find him. Hold on. It's not coming up. Another individual is my brother Mike. Saeed is not coming up, but Mike is coming up. So Mike is a little bit different, right? Mike is a very, very, aggressive trader. And he's giving you the pairs. This was a day ago for the Forex pairs. He trades Forex, he trades indices. He's the one of the educators that recommend me the bounce back training. He also drops when he goes live and everything like that on Go Live, and he's a beast, man. He's I recommend him to anybody. He called out these pairs. He called out GBP USD. Let's check out GBP USD. Oh no, he doesn't have it right here. So let's check a pair that he has that smash TP right here. Let's check Euro. Right. So look, he's breaking down to you where his take profit is gonna be at. Beautiful markups. He's giving you his stop loss. And I recommend you guys to go out there and watch my brother Mike Navarrete. He's a beast, man. I love the way he trades. I love the setups that he calls. And look, he's just like me. He looks for the 1, 2, 3 steps, and then he's entering his trades. You know what I'm saying? So I recommend you guys to go watch my brother Mike. He trades with smart money concepts as well. How I'm teaching you guys. Which one is the stop loss? The red, my brother. Right here. That's the stop loss. That's the stop loss right there. Entry price is that red line. That's his entry, which is this black line. That black line right there, which is the 0.83586. And then he has his first take profit. And then he has his second TP. So he has 2 entries. So if you want to know about take profits, take profit 1, take profit 2, that means he entered twice down here. So he put 2 trades at the same time. One is going to stop here, and the other one is going to stop up there. Okay, just so you guys know. Perfect. So I wanted to go over the app. It's 1212. You know what I'm saying? I charge. No, I'm playing. Let's get it. So we're going to get started, fam. And I'm excited, to really get started here today with you guys. And we're going to go over a little bit over the blueprint that I just gave you. And I'm excited, to really run this and really see you guys come out here and really mark it up and really follow these steps. So please, right? Please drop your markups this week in the RMP Lion chat. Some of you guys here are not in that chat. But some of you guys are in the RMP chat. Drop your markups there. As you see, I dropped that Ethereum trade here today. Let me see. I think I got out of it. Yeah, you see. So I'm gonna draw down right now on Ethereum, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna come back to my area. Oh no, it's a buy. My bad. That was the sell. So my buy actually hit. Who took that Ethereum trade that I called out this morning? Yeah, that Ethereum trade is in profit. That buy is in profit. In my other account, we in blues right now. So whoever took that trade of Ethereum, you're in profit. I definitely It's a fire trade we called out. Okay, let's get it. So we're gonna get to it. We'll close this out. Let's get into, the trading. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to really break this down to you guys and call out this trade. Let's do it. So as you see, I already have Ethereum marked up, right? But we're gonna start, from the top with Ethereum. So I'm gonna look up brand new Ethereum real quick. All right, cool. So I brought up a brand new Ethereum. I'm gonna start on the daily. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna mark it up real quick. So on the daily, you know what I'm saying? On the daily, I like to look at the daily because I'm marking up my trend lines. Okay. I want to see where this trade was the last 4 months. Okay. So in the last 4 months overall, I want to see where it's at. So right now I'm here in August. 4 months from August, you got July, you got June, 4. We have, after June, we got May. After May, we got April. From April, that's May, April. I'm gonna go back to March right there, right? March. So at the tippity top, that's still April. This is March right here, right? So from March, I'm gonna grab this trend line. Actually, I like to have my trend line right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put my trend line from here. All right, hold on. Damn, you see, it always starts to tweak out every time. Like I get straight into the thing. You guys can hear me? You guys can hear me? Copy. Let's get it. This is the power, of having a phone. It's the power of being great. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna have my computer up and running, but I'm gonna have it on my phone. So just give me a second, fam. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Drop a 777 in the chat box if you guys can hear me. I love this thing. Right? Love this. So, perfect. Gotta know how to adjust. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. Let's do it. So I was gonna start off fresh with a brand new Ethereum because I already have Ethereum marked up. I bet. So I'm gonna start on my phone. So I told you guys we're gonna go. We have a trend line. We're right here right now in August. We're gonna go 4 months back. Right? We're on the daily. So 4 months back on the daily, May, April. So this is March right here. So boom, from here to here, I'm just gonna drop it. Doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. Grab it right here. Push it up a little bit. I bet. Push it up, right? That's my first trend line. Make sure that I mark it up like that. And I'm also gonna change this. Hold on. Let me see. Indicators, alert, drawing. I need to change. I stopped sharing screen? No? Okay. I need to change this to lines. Perfect. Bet. Perfect. I could bring it in just a little bit, just so it can be tight on my line. So I can put it right there. I could bring this just a little bit more down right there. Perfect. You guys can see my screen, right? Or am I tripping? You went from March to what month? No, bro. I went from the recent month that I'm in right now, which is August. I went from August all the way to March. It's 4 months. It's actually 5 months. April, June, July, August. It's actually five. I went 5 months back because I didn't have enough history on. If you guys see right here, hold up. I didn't have enough history right here. So April, the beginning of April, I didn't have much history. I had more history actually the beginning of March right here. Right, this area right here. Boom. That's when I really started dropping. Then I grabbed the second trend line. Right, I could just put it right here, but I'm gonna move it. Oh shit. Delete that. I'll grab it again, draw my trend line, and I'm gonna dump it from here to here, right? Why am I gonna dump it there to there? Because I'm looking for the lowest point that it hit, right? And I'm connecting it, not connecting it, but I'm cutting it right there. So if you guys see, this was in March, right? This is the lowest point it hit in March. You guys see that? I can't draw with the other pencil. We can't see it. Oh, Malish, you can see it? I can't draw with my other pencil because I'm on my phone. But if I was on my laptop, I could draw with other pencils. But you guys can see what I mean, right? Why am I putting it here? You guys see that? Look right here. You guys see that little point right there? You guys see that? Let me know in the chat because I can look at my chat, but I can't really. Hello, you guys can hear me, see me? Okay, bet. Let me know because I'm on my phone, so I can't really, you know what I'm saying, draw because I'm not in my computer. So I need you guys to participate with me. You feel me? So peep game, right here, right? That was the lowest point that happened in March. Look, March 26th, March 29th, actually, 30th. That was the lowest point that this market hit on the daily. So that's my lowest point. I'm gonna put my trend line right there. Right, my trend line is gonna be a market. That's right there. Now, as you guys see, why am I going straight down here? Because look, I'm following every touch that I follow. You guys are with me? You see every touch. So 1, 2, right? 3, 4, 5. You guys see that? Every touch that I touched, I'm gonna mark it up right there. Does that make sense? Drop a makes sense in the chat box if it's making sense. Okay, drop a makes sense in the chat box if that's making sense. Okay, why am I marking up a trend line first? Because why? I'm looking for the overall market. What is this thing doing? What did it do the last 4 months? Let me know. It don't make sense. What you mean it don't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Let me know. What doesn't make sense?
I would just ask, could you repeat it again? Like, can you go over it again? I don't know exactly what doesn't. Okay, so, when you was going through like the marking, like saying like it went to this point, this point, this point. Can you repeat that again?
Yes. You guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, bet. The reason why I did this, right? The reason why I put the second trend line, my bad. The reason why I'm putting this second trend line right here is because this is the points that this market hit, the lowest points of this market hit. Okay. So I'm gonna start it again from the top. Oh shit. So if you guys remember from last week, actually I'm gonna call on you, Trey. If you remember this from the YouTube video that I dropped from last Saturday, right? What is this line right here represent? The top one. What does it represent?
Is it like area of resistance?
Nope. What does the top line represent? This line right here. If I'm marking up a trend line represents what? Does anybody know? Drop it in the chat box. What does a trend line represent?
It tell you like where the market is going, like exactly.
Yes, sir. Right. So we're looking at the overall market for the last 4 months. And what is the market doing in the last 4 months? Is it buying, selling? What is it? Don't look at the chat. What is it?
I don't know. Can you show me how to? Can you explain how to?
Can
how
I
to find?
show you how to do it? Bet. I broke this down. Right. I broke this down like last week. And every video that you're watching is breaking it down as well. Right. So peep game. Right. So the market goes either three ways. What is this? What kind of market is that, Trey?
I'm on an uptrend.
You guys can see my screen, correct? Trey, what kind of market is that, bro?
I said I assume it's going like on an uptrend.
I'll ask you again, bro. What kind of market is this, bro?
Man, KD, I didn't told you the answer that I have. I don't know if I can
It's a
say it.
it's a consolidation market, bro.
Okay.
That's one, right? What kind of market is this, bro? Right here. What kind of market is this? Watch. Goes like this, goes like that, goes like that, goes like that. Goes back, goes back up. What kind of market is that? It's an uptrend.
I do not know.
You didn't know that?
Oh, I don't know. What video did you send explaining it? Like,
Bro, we explained it for an hour and a half, an hour 50, almost 2 hours on Saturday.
all right.
We also went over this, right? You just told me you watched the video, Boji. Look, what is that?
I watched the video multiple times, and I mean, I'm sorry if I don't remember it, but I'm telling you I don't remember it. So can you just say what it is? Like I.
So the market, bro, goes in 2 directions. It goes up 3 directions, right? The market goes like this: uptrend, goes on a downtrend, right? And it consolidates. Take a picture of that, bro. That's what you really need right there in the markets, right? Now, if you guys took a picture of the blueprint that I just gave you, right? Of what do I look for in the market? Okay? Now, forget about these trend lines. In the last 3 to 4 months, I know it's hard because I'm on my phone. My computer is like bugging out. You feel me? But I'm doing my best to teach you guys this, right? Now, in the last 4 months, if I back up 4 months from the recent price that I'm at right now, bro, right here, right? 4 months, count with me. July, June, May, April, that's 4 months. April doesn't give me enough history for me to know where exactly to go. So I'm gonna go back 1 month. I have the ability to go back 1 month, right? I go back. The next month to April is what? March. Why am I gonna, so how does the market look from March to the recent price right now? Let me know, Trey. Is it going up? Is going down? Is consolidating? What are we doing from here to here, bro? What do you see? Forget about everything else. From here to here, what do you see?
Is going on a downtrend ultimately, but then it goes back up.
I'm just focusing on this to here. What do you see? What is this line telling you right here? Is it going up? Is going down? Is consolidating? What is it looking, my brother? There's not no wrong or right answer, bro.
I know I just said an answer, so I'm trying to figure out if I said it wrong or right, because I just said what I thought it was. Like, it's going down, then it goes back up.
It's the first one. It's going down. You're just focusing on one answer. Is it going up? Is going down? Or is it consolidating?
So I don't worry about all the wiggly lines in the middle. I just worry about literally the dot to the dot, not everything.
Yes. You worry about this, Trey. Look. You worry about this. Is the market going down? Is the market going up? Or is the market doing this? What is it doing out of the 3?
So it's going down.
There you go. There's your answer. Right? So, I'm sorry, guys. Let's get it. So you grab your trend line, and what do you do from your trend line? You put it up here, because the top of the trend line, the one that's going to tell you from the top, this one right here, the first one that you're going to mark up, you're looking for the highest point that the market went, and then you point it right here. This is the highest point that this market went right there, and it was in March 10th. You see that? You see it? Yes, no, maybe?
No, like you saying, like, okay, so you talking about so that you're on the trend line, the top of the I guess the first dot. I'm just gonna say the first dot. You said that's where it was the highest at. I don't even see anything connecting to that. How do you know that's the highest? Like,
how do I know that's the highest?
So can you put the thing like back on? Okay, so March 10th.
Can I put what?
Okay, so you talking about that spike right there? Because the way it was like, it seemed like it was just an open space of like open white space. It didn't have anything pointing at it.
Bro, I can't draw with my other pencil because I'm on my phone. If I was on a computer, I could draw with the other pencil. So I told you guys to guide through, and that's the highest point right there. You see it? I'm doing my best, bro, because I'm on my phone.
I'm not complaining.
What I'm saying?
I'm not complaining that you're not doing your best. I know the circumstances. That's why I'm trying to make sure that I'm knowing you're right. Like, I'm asking you questions because I literally don't know. So, do you talking about that spike right there? Okay.
Right there. That's the highest point that this market went within the last 4 months.
Okay.
I'm not focusing on all this fluff over here. I said it on the blueprint. If you took a screenshot of it, it says it in big words. It says, I'm focusing on the present and recent price in the last 4 months. Right there.
Okay.
4 months. I'm looking for that point. That's my guideline. The top trend line that you're going to mark up is always going to be the highest point that the market was at. Okay? Then you're just going to go straight down with it because you're going to go straight down to what the recent price is at. It doesn't matter if you go, it does matter if you go over like this because then you can't really see what the recent price is at. You got to keep it between the lines. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna squeeze it just a little bit because I like my stuff to be nice and tight, so I know it's right in that spot. Okay. Now the second trend line that I'm gonna grab, which is right here. Okay. Don't worry about where I'm placing it right now because I'm gonna move it. Okay. This second trend line, right? Second trend line is the second trend line that I'm gonna mark up. Is the next trend line that I'm gonna mark up. That's gonna be the lowest point that this market went from, I said, from the last 4 months to the recent price right now, okay? So I'm gonna go right here, right? And I just broke this down. This was the lowest point that went back in March 7th. Now I'm gonna zoom in so you could be able to see it, right? You see the lowest point right there? You see that little point? You see that little point right there? Right here? You see it? Y'all, let me know if you guys see that in the chat box. Please. The little point right there. You see that point right there? You see it? What was that?
We could see it.
I bet. So it's going to go right there. Why am I stretching it out? Because if I leave it right there, I have no direction when I go into the smaller time frames. Okay? So right there, I'm putting it, I'm connecting it with the top. Does that make sense now?
Yep.
You sure? I bet. So I'm going to bring it down this way. I'm going to go straight down like this because this is going to point out all the pointers in the market. Okay? All the pointers in the market right there. Overall, this is what I'm paying attention to. What is this market doing right now? It's going on a downtrend, right? Now, I grab my horizontal lines. I go to the highest point that this market was at, and I drop it right there, right? If you guys look at the blueprint, what did I say? On the daily, I grab a red line. So let me edit this red line. Boom. That's the highest point that this market went, okay? The lowest point that this market went, right? The lowest point this market went. Put a line right here. Why am I going to put a line right here? Because it's the lowest point that this market went, the area that I'm looking at right now. Does that make sense? Drop a make sense in the chat box if this is making sense, right? If it's not making sense, I'm going to answer your questions in a little bit. Is it making sense? Did that make sense, guys? Perfect. So the reason why I put that line there is because it's the lowest point of the recent price right now and the highest point that the market ever went for the last 4 months. Okay. Now I go from my daily, I go straight into my 4 hour. Okay. As you see in the 4 hour, what happens in the 4 hours? In a smaller time frame. So I need to do what? I need to adjust. Okay. I need to adjust to what I'm exactly going to be looking at. Right. And now this is where it gets fun. Okay. It gets fun right here. It gets fun right here because this is like when you start having fun now with the graphs. Okay. This is where you actually start marking up. All right. So forget about the fluff over here. your focus right now is where this point is at. Okay, this point right here. And then all the way to the bottom. Like I said, my phone, I gotta adjust because I'm on my phone. But if you guys are on your computer, you can adjust the screen so you can really zoom in and zoom out however you guys want. Now, if you guys look at the blueprint, in the blueprint, what do I say in the blueprint, right? In the blueprint, I say in the 4 hour, I'm actually gonna mark up with green lines, okay? And I'm gonna look in the 4 hour, if you guys scroll down, right? For the 4 hour, I'm gonna look for time for support and resistance levels. Now, what are support and resistance levels, right? I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna draw them out, right? I'm looking for a support and resistance level in the market, support and resistance level in the market for a touch like that, 2, 3, touching my lines. That's how I know this is a resistance level. Support level, I'm looking for 3 touches or more that are gonna touch my line like that. Okay, you guys see that? Does that make sense? Drop it makes sense in the chat box if that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, drop it makes no sense still. I don't get it. I only got one person that understands it. Does it make sense, guys? Let me know in the chat box. This is why I'm doing this. Because I know that you guys be hesitant, to call me, text me, and tell me, yo, bro, I don't understand it. And I don't want you to go ghost. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm doing this training here as we're doing this. Now I'm posting this on YouTube. Why? Because there's people that have the same problems that you're having. I'm just helping and serving. This is what I do. I serve. This is what I do. I know how to do this now, and I serve so you can know exactly how to do it. Okay? If possible, could you show an example of them? Yes. Are you looking for single at the trend line or are you looking for the highest? Okay, perfect. So everybody gets it. Okay? Now, who has ever mopped the floor before? Drop an I in the chat box, right? Now, where you're gonna mop a floor in the room, where do you start? You start from the back or you start from the front? Let me know, right? I'm Spanish. You know what I'm saying? And the way that I trade, I like to relate everything, okay? I like to relate. It says from the back. No, you start from the front and you work your way to the back. There you go. Cedric knows, right? If I start from the back, that means that I'm going to start right here, right? Let me grab a horizontal line. If I'm going to start from the back, I'm going to start right here and I'm going to work my way up. I don't want that. I want to start from where? I want to start from the top. Okay. Let me fix this real quick on my phone. Right? I'm gonna start from the top, which is what the reason prices are right there. Right? I'm gonna forget. Okay, I'm gonna start right there from the top. Start from the top, right? And I'm looking, like I told you, for how many touches or more? 3 or more touches, right? And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this together, okay? We're gonna do this together so it can make sense. And the reason why I'm going over this again is because I feel like not a lot of us know exactly what we're looking for. So if I'm gonna put a trend line right here for a resistance level, I need a touch like that. You guys see that touch? That's one touch, right? Where else did it touch like that? Right here, it touched again. That's 2, right? It touched again the same 3, 4, 5. You guys see the touches? Yes or yes? Drop a yes or yes in the chat box if you see the touches. If you still don't see the touches, drop it in the chat box. I don't see the touches, bro. What are you talking about? Right? Let me know. Let me know in the chat box. I can see the chat box. I see them. Sharp. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. So what do you think I'm going to do right there? I'm going to grab my horizontal line. Boom. And I drop it right there. You guys see it, but then I'm going to double click on it because I'm going to turn this thing green. Okay? Now, I'm only going to mark up 2 to 3 touches like that. Okay? You guys see the clear touch on that? Because I see it very, very clear. You guys see it? You guys see it? I see the touches very, very clear. I see it, but once more time, please. So the reason why I put this here, is because I see a touch right there. You see that? I see a touch right there. I see another touch right there. See another touch right there. Let me go back on that. Did you see an out trade? Perfect. So then I'm gonna find until I go all the way down to my recent price. Okay, so I'm gonna come down, mark up again, right? I'm gonna look again. I'm gonna count 1, 2, no other touch. So that doesn't count. I come down, right? I'm gonna move my price. Don't mind that line. I just put it there so I can minimize real quick and work my way down. Okay, I'm gonna take that off. So I'm gonna look for the touches again. Okay, I'm gonna look for the touches again. So I'm gonna look 1, right? Because it's a touch. 1, nothing else. Okay, but I work my way down. Okay, 1, right there. That's a touch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that a touch? Boom. Is that a touch? Drop it in the chat box if that's a touch. You guys see it? Yes, no, maybe. You guys see it? Let me know. Let me know if you guys see the touches. Let me know, fam, if you see the touches. Yes, no, maybe. Let me know. Talk to me. Remember, this is on YouTube, so the more time that you take that you don't see the touches, the more time people are gonna be waiting on YouTube. Feel me? I'm going towards you. I'm teaching you how to do this. Right? Next. It's my second touch right there. I'm gonna work my way down to where the reason price is at right now. So I already saw my touch there. Boom. Next touch. Let's look for the touches. 1, 2, 3, but it's very low. It's not here, right? 1, 2, 1. 1. No touches there. No touch there. I'm gonna work my way down because there was no touches up there. Wow, look at those touches. Right here, look at that touch. Sheesh. Sometimes you see the touches from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta adjust. Feel me? Look at that beautiful touch right there. Boom. Right? Beautiful, beautiful touch. Right there. Look at that. See another beautiful touch. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's not a touch. It's actually lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Boom. And then one more touch. Wow, look at that. Perfect. Then I'm gonna put one more touch down here because this is what the reason price was at. So I gotta make sure I also mark this up right there. Lower it down. 3, 4, 5, 6. So right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. And then I'm gonna mark one more just to be safe in my shorter time frame. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 2, 2. Nothing more. Shit. Okay. 1, 2. Nope, this didn't happen. So I'm not seeing none of them under here like that. So does that make sense right there? Right? Does that make sense? Look, I went all the way to my reason price. Where is that now? Is this making sense? How many time frames do you typically mark up in? See the blueprint. Did you take a screenshot of the blueprint, brother? What does the blueprint say? It says that we start on the daily, we go to the 4 hour, then we go to the 1 hour, and then we go to the 30 and 15 minutes. That's how we make our decisions in the market. Perfect. So that right there, we're gonna go next to the 1 hour. Boom. In the 1 hour, what does it say? 1 hour. We're gonna come in and we're gonna mark in orange. Okay, we're gonna mark in orange in the 1 hour. In the 1 hour, I'm gonna switch. Oh shoot, I'm at 1%. In the 1 hour, I'm gonna switch back to candles. Okay. In the 1 hour, I'm gonna switch. The 1 hour, I'm gonna switch back to candles. Let me see if I can do it like this. The 1 hour, I'm gonna switch back to candles. And when I go back to candles in the 1 hour, Bet. In the 1 hour, I'm gonna start right at the tippity top. Okay? And in the 1 hour, zoom in. Okay? 1 hour. The 1 hour, I'm gonna look for wicks. Okay, I'm gonna count 3 wicks. When I see 3 wicks, I'm gonna mark up. Now, what is a wick? This is a wick right here. You guys see that? Those are wicks.
Your screen isn't showing anything.
My screen is showing, my brother. Looking at it. Oh.
Okay.
So these are wicks. Oh, shoot. Hold on, let it load. So you guys are gonna go all the way to the top, right there, where you started. You guys are gonna look for wicks, okay? These are wicks. When I see 3 wicks in the same area, I'm gonna put a line. Does that make sense? 3 or more wicks, you're gonna put a line. Okay? 3 or more wicks, you're gonna grab a horizontal line. Perfect example right here. 3 or 4 wicks in the same area, you're gonna put a line. So look, 1, 2, that still counts as a wick. Sorry. 1, shoot, I'm bad. 1, 2, 3, 4 wicks with the green one right here. Gonna put a line. It's gonna be yellow, orange. You're gonna do the same thing as you're going down. You always remember to look to your left and then work to your right. Okay? The wicks are gonna determine reversal points in the market. As you see, I don't have anything down here because I'm following my trend line still. And I'm working my way down, right? Working my way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. You guys see why I put that there? Yes, no, drop it in the chat box, fam. Let me see. You know. Somebody said no. Okay, bet. So the reason why I'm putting orange lines is because I see a wick. Okay. A wick means is an ending and the start of a new candle. Okay. The reason why I'm putting a line there is because it's a reversal point in the market. Okay. I'm gonna be marking up there reversal points. That's how I'm gonna trap the market. Now I usually mark these up yellow or I mark these up green. Okay, right now in this concept, because I gave you my blueprint, I'm marking it up yellow. okay? And I'm looking for 3 in the same area, 3 to 4 wicks, so I can mark that up. Does that make sense now? Yes, no, maybe?
How exactly are you determining the wicks? Like, so I get that the wicks are the start and end of a new candle, but how are you like actually picking the wicks out? Because I see like spikes, like
That's a wick, my brother. Let me zoom in. Look, this right here. This is a wick. See that? See that line?
well,
No, you don't see it?
the orange line. You talking about the orange line?
You don't see that line?
Yeah.
You see it, right? You see the red line?
No, what red line are you talking about?
This line, sir.
Okay, so I see the blue line that you circled. I don't see a red line.
Okay,
I see
brother. Hold on. One second.
Maybe I'm over.
This line right here, you don't see it? You don't see that?
The dotted line?
Hold on. This right here, you don't see it?
Yeah, the dotted line that you're moving it.
That you don't see that?
All I see is the line, the dotted line that is moving back and like up and down. Like I don't.
Take a screenshot of what you see and send it to me. I want to see what you see on your screen.
All I see. Okay, so all I see is the dotted
You
line.
texted it to me?
Yeah.
I don't see nothing that you sent me, my brother.
That's exactly what I'm looking at. Like that's what I sent you.
It looks like you're cutting something out over here.
It look like I'm cutting something out.
It looked like, take another screenshot of your whole screen. Now it's blank because I just changed screens. Just give it a second to load, sir. Hey, can you guys hear me? my bad. My screen just went like
Yeah,
black.
I can hear you, KD.
I bet. Perfect. Let's get it. So let me share my screen real quick. I bet. So I'm gonna draw this over here so you guys can see real quick, right? So my bad, guys. Just want to make sure you guys know how to do this. So this right here is a candle. Trey, you still here, bro? It's not perfect, but
Yeah,
it's a candle, okay? It's a candle. You have a candle, okay? Now a candle usually opens and closes, okay?
So KD, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I see you draw you drew the line, but like, what are you like? You just drew it. I don't see anything like. I don't see anything that makes it significant, like that points out that this is the candle. All I see is you drew a line in the white space. There's nothing that's saying like, or nothing to me that's showing that.
Have you watched The Academy, bro? Be completely honest with me.
Have I watched,
The Academy?
No, I didn't get time. No, I'm not gonna say not at all. I've watched some parts of it, but I didn't watch everything in it.
So you need to go back and watch it, bro, because right now, everything that I'm explaining to you is what the Academy is going to explain to you. Like what a candlestick is, this is a candlestick, bro, right? I'm looking at candles right now in the market. All the red, blue, green lines that you're seeing are candlesticks, right? They shape like this, right? It doesn't look as like how they look in the graph, but you're looking at candlesticks, okay? So you need, bro, to go watch The Academy. You feel me? You need to understand what a candlestick is. You need to understand what a wick is. And it's the first beginning videos of I Am Mastery Academy. Because this happened last week too, you feel me? And now I know that you haven't watched The Academy. So you need to go out there and watch it. Because I can't do it for you. You know what I'm saying? These calls that you're hopping on is me explaining to you already things that you already watched in The Academy. You know what I'm saying? So a candlestick, what is a candlestick, bro, right? It's actually the candles, the movements of the market, right? It's moving in a candle. So they call it a candlestick, okay? Now, every candlestick has an open, which is the little line right there that I just drew. And it also has a close, okay? The close usually happens in the bottom. The open usually happens in the top. Right now, those opens and bottoms is very important when you're marking up charts for you to pay attention to where it opened and where it closed, and there's a form that's called a wick. Okay, so the lines that you just saw me draw, okay, all these lines that you saw me draw. Give me a second. Let me erase this. The yellow lines, right? Let me go back to the top. Okay. Let me see right here. Okay. Back to the top. Okay, right here. Now, these yellow lines that you saw me draw, okay? Let me delete this real quick, just so I can mark it up. Sure. So the yellow lines, bro, that you saw me draw on this, okay? And the reason why I'm marking it up there and why, the significant reason is why, because that's an area of a zone that's gonna form, right? It's an area of how to really trap the market of exactly how many times that it touched it. Okay, and why? How do I know that? It's because it's like I've marked up over and over and over again in areas, and this is an area that determines where the market actually retouched. So now if you see the wick, do you see my screen? Can you see my screen at all? Can you guys see my screen? Like, can you guys see the graph? Yes?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, perfect. So why I determined that there is gonna be, why am I putting a thing there? Because when you determine a wick, right, and I'm gonna draw a little blue line on it, okay? That little blue line, look, I'm drawing and I'm looking for 3 wicks within this area. So right here, I found 1 wick. You see that? Oh, shoot. Hold on. So here, I found 1 wick, right? It's right there next to the line. Here, I found 2 wicks that actually touched, but one of them really touched. Hold on, let me change this. And then as I'm moving forward, I found another wick that touched right here, right? Which is the green one right there, and which is that other green one right there. Those touched, okay? Now, how did I determine that touched right there? Because if we look at the overall market where we started on the daily, we determined that the market did what? In this area in March, the market did what? Hit its highest point there and also hit its lowest point there in the market, right? If you look at the trend line, everything that we did from the daily and working our way all the way down it's adding up. Is that making sense? Is that making sense to you? All right,
Yeah, it's making sense
so,
to me.
huh?
I said it's making sense to me.
Who's that?
This is Leo.
Oh, word. Okay, bet. So it's making sense, right? So the reason why I'm putting the wicks there is because I'm looking to trap this market, right? Now I know that if it hits my orange, oh shoot, let me go back to the hour. Okay, bet. It actually wicked here multiple times. Boom, boom, boom. You got what I'm saying? Oh, it wicked there. Okay, bet. Now I know what am I gonna look for. Bet I'm gonna trap the market because it hit here already and everything like that. So that's what I'm looking for the wick, guys. Yo, thank you all for, damn, it's been 2 hours for being here. I appreciate you guys. But we're gonna continue to mark this and look for the wicks. And like I said, if you guys don't know what a wick is, you guys could watch video 107, I think it is, or 108 on I Am Mastery Academy, and it really shows you the wicks of the market and things like that in that matter. So, I'm looking for, I'm gonna mark as many as I can because I know that this is how I'm gonna trap this market. So, I'm gonna work my way down. I didn't see nothing up there, reversals in the same area. So I'm gonna work my way down as I'm seeing more, and I'm counting them. I count them. So here I see 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, boom, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bad. That's a perfect one right there. Right? Multiple wicks in the same area. Look at that. You guys can trap that market from that yellow line to here. You guys already know that that thing is gonna come right back. Right? And I'm working my way. It's a little bit of a challenge when you're on your phone, but it's really cool because you get to work your way of exactly how to do it. So look, right here, I skipped some right there. So let me go back. And it's all about you adjusting, to all these things that you guys are seeing in the market. See? So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another one right there. Boom. So from here to here, look at that. Quick little buy, quick little sell, candle or two. Actually, let me go down a little bit. Right there. Perfect one right there. Wow, look at that. I can mark that. Nice little trend. Later on when you see it and you're gonna be like, damn, this is lit. I could trap it from here to here. Look at that. Right, another trap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Look at that. Nice little trap. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Now look at it. It's making so much sense now. You keep working your way down until you are at the reason price. But we got a lot way to go. So don't fall in love with just going through it. I usually like to look for the big candles, the big wicks, so I could because you want space, you just don't want to be in a trade real quick and that's it. So I'm gonna bring this one down just a little bit to my bigger wick. I see bigger wicks down here. It's only 1, 2. Bigger wicks right there. Boom. I like that. Right down right there. 3. Work my way down. Put a smaller. So I keep going. I have a far way to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working my way down as I'm seeing it. You guys can continue, to market. See, that's another wick right there. But I don't have no more history in this side, so I'm gonna work my way down. I need history over here so it could be a confirmation for it. So let me just put it there, but I'm gonna work my way back down. Let me see this one. Shit's lit.
KD, quick question.
Mhm.
Can you explain how you exactly trap the market using this, marking out the wick strategy? I don't really understand that.
What'd you say, bro?
I said, can you explain how you like trap the market by marking out the wicks?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, bro. I'm marking up all the wicks so I could trap the market. You're gonna see it as I go in the lower time frames.
Okay,
I can't skip through it.
Okay, cool.
Right there. There's another one. Jeez, look at that. Look at that setup. And you guys are watching me do this. I'm not supposed to be doing this, you know what I'm saying? But I do it out of love, you know what I mean? So don't get frustrated with me. You feel me? Like, actually go and do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people ask all these questions, you know what I mean? And sometimes they don't even stay on the call. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they don't even go apply it. So, like, really go and apply this for real, for real. Like, there's a lot of value that I'm giving you here. Free game too. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody doing that. Nobody did that for me when I first started. So definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like, ask these questions and really apply this, like, for real. And really go and study the academy. Like, there's no skipping, guys, for real. Like, you guys have a platform that is just all about gems. Like, you guys got legends in the game breaking this down to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, really take the time and study it. Okay, let's get it. Almost done. Is anybody doing this with me as I'm doing this? Or you guys are just watching, observing? Talk to me. Who's doing this with me? Drop a 7 in the chat box if you guys are doing this with me. Right here is another one. That's a big one right there. Boom. Let's get it. She's forming very nice too. Perfect. Then you guys are gonna come into your 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Look at that little form. Sheesh. Forming nice and smooth. Hold on, let me go back to my 1 hour. I missed one. Right here, I missed this whole play right here. Perfect. I bet. So then I go to my 30 minutes. Actually, I go to my 15 minute. And when I come to my 15 minute, I'm looking at the reason price right now, right? If you guys see this, right, real quick, somebody unmute themselves in the chat. If they're looking at this and they're like, yo, real quick, let me know what you guys see. Right, let me know what you guys see over here. Right, what do you guys see? Let me know. Somebody unmute themselves. What do we see?
All right, so from what I could see is the orange lines that you have marked out, they represent the wicks that you see in the market. You said these is for the traps, and you said you're looking for 3 or more. And the green line, I believe, is the highest high for that trend.
Mm-mm. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay, paying attention. Love it. So the green line is a 4-hour support and resistance level. Okay. And then the yellow line that you see the yellow line, right? The yellow line that you see, we just marked those up. Those wicks, we just marked them up, which they're called traps that we're making in the market. So let's say right now you sold, right? The sell that we call this morning from here to here, you should be in profit right now. Now this sell is gonna go all the way down here to this yellow line, right? It has the potential to continue down, but it has the potential to stop here and do what? Bounce back up to here. Has a potential to come back down and break and bounce back up. You guys see that? Does that make sense right there? Does that make sense? You guys see that, or am I making it up? Why? Because look, if you look back, remember the market repeats itself. What did it do right here, right? It dropped, boom, bounced, consolidated, it broke structure again, and did what again? Came right back, came right back, came right back. You guys see that right there? Breaking. So now in the 15 minute, I just pay attention to how the candles are moving here, right? Pay attention to the patterns. What is going on? Every candle that's here is a 15-minute candle. Now we did have a beautiful, beautiful candle right here of 1, 2, 3 steps. So that was 15, 30, 45, 15, 30, 45 minutes. Boom, that this market was what? Dropping. And it came right back right here and it did what? It reversed. Now this is a big, big candle right here. A huge, huge candle right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to my 5 minute, because in 5 minutes, I'm actually looking for the direction and I'm looking for a 3 stepping stool candle so I could determine if I'm gonna go in or what am I gonna do here in this market, right? So I'm looking for something similar to this. You guys see that 3 stepping stool right there? 1, 2, 3, it dropped. Then it's coming back up right now. 1, 2, 3, boom. But I do have my yellow line of a reversal point in the market, of knowing that, damn, that's a trap right there. I have a trap already marked in this market. Hold on, guys. Right? I already have a trap located here in this market. Yeah, let me take that out quick. You guys see that? I already have my trap marked up in the market. I already know that me being and looking for the 3 stepping stools in the market, I already know that I have a trap right here and I also have a trap right here in this market. Okay? So you guys could go in and trade this, but you look for your confirmations. You know, I have the super trend that I look for, that I pay attention to see where exactly my market is exactly going. You know, I also have my confirmation right here of knowing what direction the market is gonna head, so I could trap it. I know that I could put in a trade right here to right here, that I could come and get my short position, Because I know if I'm gonna go here for a sell, I'm gonna wait for a 3 stepping stool, right? And I can set it up. I can set this up right now, right? To amount 20 pips that I'm willing to lose, 20 pips, and I'm willing to gain 80 if it enters there, right? Let's say that's if you wait for the market to come up so you can sell it, right? This is the position that you're waiting for. If you're waiting for a sell up there, or let's say right now, the market just did what it's doing right now, right? Let's say that you entered the market right here, right? You enter the market right there, right? Let's say you enter the market 1, 2, 3, boom. That was your confirmation right there that you entered, right? That was a confirmation right there that you enter in the market because you waited for the 3 stepping stool confirmation. You waited for that 3rd candle to happen, right? You're willing to lose 70. You're willing to lose 20 pips. You're willing to gain that. Damn, that shit went up crazy. You're willing to gain 80 to 100. Let's say, right? Let's say 80 to 100 pips. That would have been your markup right there. I'm just giving you something that just happened previous in the market, right? You waited for what we wait for, 1, 2, 3 stepping stool candle, and you enter your trade right there. All you was willing to collect was 100 pips. Look how far this trade went. That trade went 283 points right there. That little, right? It looks little. It looks like it's not a lot, but look how many points that went right there. Is that making sense, guys? You guys understanding what I'm breaking down, or what? Talk to me. Is that making sense? Let me know. Let me know in the chat box if it's making sense. No, maybe. Let's get it. So here, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a 3 stepping stool candle. The market is right here, right now, where it's at. I'm gonna wait for a 3 stepping stool candle, and when that's 3 stepping stool candle, I'm gonna make my decision. I know already that I'm here in the trap. I can either sell or buy. I'm prepared for both. Okay. That's why I like to trade the way that I trade. Now, a lot of people trade very different. Like I said, I'm doing this as a beginner so you guys can know how to trap the market, whether be ready for a buy or be ready for a sell. If you guys watched the last video I did, it's going to break down to you, you know what I'm saying? The reversals is going to break down to you exactly how to set your risk to reward and things like that. So real quick, guys, I'm going to stop the recording. I hope this recording was helpful. I hope this call was helpful. We've been here for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? But I hope this call was helpful. I really wanted to break this down again so you guys know exactly how to use it. And I hope you guys got some value off this. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Let's get it. So I'm going to stop this recording.